Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do part 2 from the topic that we started last time, G sharp minor and double sharp. So if we have not gone through the first part, please go through the first part first and then come to this part. So in this one we are starting with our third question that asks for 1 octave G sharp natural minor crotchet beat going up and then down. Use a key signature. Okay, so as in the previous video, we know that G sharp shares has 5 natural, that is F sharp, C, G, D and A. So let's mark them first in this video. So this is our F we start with, then we go to C, we go to G, we go to D and then finish with A. Now let's start the note we're making. We start from G here, E, F, then G, going back down, and let's make the stem first. Okay, here we finish our G sharp natural minor. So we know according to key signature, we have to keep them natural as they according to the key signature. There is no 7th and 6th degree we don't have to raise. Okay, so this is how you make your 1 octave G sharp natural minor scale in crotchet beat going up and then down. Let's move to the next question. Okay, so next question says circle the pair of notes that are anharmonically equivalent. Okay, so let's do that. So for that, let's make a small keyboard here. So we'll start with C, D, see, this will be very helpful for you if you learn to do this during the exam also. This will be helpful for you. Okay, let's start. So this is our tenor clef, and this is in tenor clef, you know that this is our C, middle C, and like below the middle C, this is your B and A. So this is given A double sharp, and this note is B note. Okay, so let's see. So we see the first note that given is A sharp, which is this one. Yes, and A double sharp will be, you have to use this note and then this note, that means B. So that means this is anharmonically equivalent. Okay, now this is our treble clef, and this note is our F sharp. So that is F sharp, F double sharp. Okay, F double sharp, and this note is our G note. So this is G note. So if we go from F to F sharp and F double sharp, that will be G only. So that means this is also anharmonically equivalent. Okay, let me use a different pen so you to understand. Okay, now this one is our alto clef. Now in alto clef, this is the middle C. If you come from middle C, this is A and this is G. So this is G double sharp. Now and this note would be your A note. So from G double sharp, so this is our G, right? And we go to double sharp, G sharp, and then G double sharp. That would be A only. That means this is also an anharmonically equivalent. Next, let's see. This is treble clef and this is B. So this is B double flat, and this note would be A. So if we are here at B, from here this is B flat, and then this is B double flat A. That means this is correct. This is enharmonically equivalent. Let's move to next one. This is bass clef. In bass clef, this is our B double sharp, and this note is our C. So let's see from B, this is our sharp. Okay, if we put here, this will be sharp and this will be double sharp. So for B double sharp, it should have been C sharp. Okay, not C. So that means this is not enharmonically equivalent. Okay, let's move to next one. Next one is alto clef, and this is our D. D double flat. So this is D double flat we have, and this one is C sharp. Okay, this note is C sharp. So let's sum from D double flat is from here D we go here to flat, and this C will become double flat, but this note is C sharp. This one they have given, so that means this is wrong. This is not enharmonically equivalent. Let's move to the next one. Next one is treble clef, and this is our D double flat, and this is our C. So let's see from this is D. From D, this is D flat, and this is D double flat, C natural. So this is correct. So this is enharmonically equivalent. Okay, let's move next one, bass clef, and this is G. Before G is F double sharp. So this is F double sharp, and this is G sharp. This is G sharp. So if we go from F, this becomes F sharp, and G natural will be F double sharp. But here they're giving G sharp. So that means this is not equivalent, harmonically equivalent. Next is we go, this is alto clef. Okay. And then here we go, this is our C, D, E, F. So this is F double sharp, and this is G sharp. So in this example before also, the same thing had come. So that means this is also not equivalent and harmonically equivalent. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Next one is bass clef. This is our D double flat, and this is our C. So D double flat is C. This is correct. So this is enharmonically equivalent. And the last one is a treble clef. This is C, and this is our B double sharp. So if we go from B double sharp is C sharp. So that is, this is not equivalent, harmonically equivalent. Okay. Okay, the next question is write an harmonic equivalence of the following note. So that means you can see the example. They have given the note first, and then we have to find the equivalent and harmonic note for that previous note. So let's do it from here. We'll again make a keyboard here. I'll change the pen color so it will be better to understand. So our first note is C double sharp. So let's, to get the C double sharp equivalent, we have to go from C to two semitones. The first one is C sharp, and second would be D. So we have to put a note on D. This will be our enharmonic equivalent. Next, we go to bass clef. This is our A double sharp. Now from A double sharp, to get the enharmonic equivalent, we have to take two semitones. So we are here at A. This is A sharp and then B natural. So we have to put a note on B here. Okay. Next one is, if we go, we are here. This is the tenor clef, and we are at B double flat. So this is our B double flat. So if we have to go to B double flat and harmonic equivalent, you take two semitones back. So from B, we take one flat and A. So that would be A natural. So we go to A natural. Okay. Next one, this is bass clef, and this is middle C. So from C double sharp, we need a D again. So from C, D sharp and D. sorry, C sharp and then D. So okay, so we make a note here, leisure line, and then put a note on top of that. Next we have treble clef. This is our A double sharp. Now from A double sharp we already done it, A sharp and then B. So we put note on B here. This is alto clef, okay, and then the note we have is C D E F G note. So this is G double flat. Now from G double flat, if you go move from G, G flat, and then F natural. So we have to put a note on F here. Okay, now next we have tenor clef and tenor clef. Then again, if you see, this is our middle C. Yep, and we go from here. Let's to find this note. If you don't know how to find, just go one octave down. This is C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is C, D, and this is E. So we have got E double flat. Now if we are here at E, so first would be two semitones down would be E flat and then D natural. So we go make a note on D. Okay, the last one is G double sharp. Now to get G double sharp, the next note should be, if we are here at G, so G sharp would be G sharp and then G double sharp would be A note. So we put a note on A note. Okay, so I hope you like this. If you have any confusion, any question, please do let me know in the comment section, and please like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, thank you.